You know, I've been involved with the Wai'ale'ale program since 2010 when it was first started, and we had what was then an anonymous donor. Since then he's come forward, but he came forward and he said, you know, he had noticed that a lot of students who had potential weren't going to college, either because they didn't have the financial resources or that their family, nobody in their family had ever gone to college, so it just wasn't in their DNA. Kimo Perry, who was in charge of the Wai'ale'ale program when it first started, and I sat down with him, and it was really a great experience because Jim Lally, the then anonymous donor, was coming at it from a perspective of not looking at higher education, but just recognizing the impact that it could have in terms of how long people would live, how less likely they are to be unemployed, and how much more money they will make. But we were so in the higher education mold that we thought, oh, well, we need to make sure that they, you know, finish a degree and you know, that we're going to track all this stuff. And he said, no, I really just want them to try it. Instead of going to McDonald's, let's see if they go do this for a year, if they want to be there, which was a really uncomfortable idea for us at first because it was so un-higher education. But then we realized, no, this is really great. And the one thing we helped him understand, so it was really collaborative, we each learned from each other. But what he learned was that if somebody didn't have college in their background, in their family's background, and they had never thought of themselves as college material, if you simply drop them in and give them the money, that isn't enough. Because of course, this is a foreign world if you've never been here and your family knows nothing about it and you never thought you were going to be here. So we convinced him that we should have support services. So that's how the Wai'ale'ale program came to be. And so it has had an enormous impact on individual students. I mean, I don't know what the total is now. I know it's well over 600. It's probably at least over 700 now. But it's had an enormous impact on the individuals. It's also had an impact on the college. We are a better college because of Wai'ale'ale.
So a lot of times people will ask about how the students are doing once they get here. So after we've recruited them and brought them in. And what we see is that the students in the program look like any other student, statistically. But there are a few places where we see that our students do actually better than the control group. And one of the most important is they persist at a higher rate. They come back for their second semester and especially their third semester for their second year. And we see that they're about 15% more likely to return for their second year. And if you think about the trajectory of the students and where we want them to go, that's a huge indicator. That's a really important milestone. So that's a really impressive thing that we see with the program.
Over the last 10 years, I've witnessed students that came into the Wai'ale'ale program. You know, there's just been a variety of students and mainly non-traditional students, but we've also had males, females, underprivileged, students that had so much potential and just needed that opportunity to give college a try.
I wanted to come to college. One, basically, I just had a little cakey 2-year-old and basically wanted to give her better opportunity.
For me, one of the reasons why I wanted to come to college is for work back in 2008. The state of Hawaii was going through a RIF, so reduction in force, and I was one of the employees who lost my job.
I heard one of my friends who was attending one of my after treatment classes talk about her getting the scholarship program, the Wai'ale'ale scholarship program, and I felt like I needed to do something different in my life because of my past.
I wanted to come to college to further my education in whatever field I wanted to go to. It was mainly peer pressure from my parents, my loved ones.
To make a career for myself, to make something of myself. Because my family tree or bloodline or whatever you want to call it is pretty much one up kind of a thing that I got from my family. So I just wanted to make something new, something different, make something positive for myself.
Because I wanted to further my education in Hawaiian. A big challenge for me was losing my mom my last year of high school.
I think the biggest barrier is financial because I'm, as they say, non-traditional. So I'm already full-time working and everything, and actually full-time and part-time. So it was kind of nuts to think that I could go back to school now.
For me, it's because I've been out of school for so long. Like I never went after high school, and I was afraid I wouldn't be able to balance everything out.
There was many challenges that I had to face. One of them was my addiction. I struggled with my addiction on and off for 6 years.
The thing that stopped me from coming to college, at a young age, I was introduced to drugs at a young age, the age of 5.
Having Wai'ale'ale, it is a big blessing.
It's giving people the opportunity to better themselves, but at the same time, like perpetuate their goals and see them reflect into their kids and just a better life overall.
Gave me that second chance in life, or should I say 10th chance. I don't even know how many chances I've gotten in my life, but Wai'ale'ale has really changed my life, and I'm so very grateful for Wai'ale'ale because I feel like I would not be where I am today if it wasn't for Wai'ale'ale in this program, because I'm a 4.0 student, and I could have never said that in the past. I dropped out of high school, so Wai'ale'ale has given me that motivation and that purpose to continue on in life.
What I gather over the years, it just gives us a sense of belonging, a sense of purpose, a sense of ohana. It's like my second family. And without the project, I wouldn't be where I am today. This project has actually brought us closer. I have a younger son, he's 10, and he's already talking about college. He's already talking about, Mom, I want to go into culinary, I bring him to campus. He knows where school is. He's so excited that Kaiumi's in school. And he's only 10, and I'm like, wow.
They're like my backbone. Because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here.
As the Wai'ale'ale program continues, I would love to see more lives touched here on Kauai. As a person that has been directly impacted by a lot of the challenges that our students have faced, I know that with the right support, their biggest challenges can become their biggest blessings. As you've heard from our students, the impact that the Wai'ale'ale program has on them is absolutely amazing. And to think that we have the opportunity to touch more lives here on Kauai and allow them to have that sense of pride that these students have, despite all the challenges that they have faced, is like a dream. But throughout the past 10 years, with the support and the generous contributions that the Wai'ale'ale program has received, this dream has become a reality. I would love to see where the future will bring us. My hope for this program is that we can continue to touch more lives here on Kauai, not only to better their family, but to better Kauai as a whole. And I believe in doing so, we can continue this cycle of giving back.